The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Don't you just want to kiss these lips?
You carry on towards Merlin. Fulfilling your 8 days of travel, you finally arrive at the outskirts of a huge town built in teeming stone. Mostly small buildings and village-style huts, but on a large spread-out area. Merchant caravans move on the main road down towards Hasseldorf and Einweg. You march through the outskirts of the town to the central area on your maps. And we'll pick up as you arrive in Market Square, as you had before, surrounded by hawkers and such. Many people trying to sell you things. Kipper Sabers! Kipper Sabers! Kipper Sabers! Two for the price of 4! Kipper Sabers! Fish armor! Fish armor! Imitation fish armor made of cow! So leather armor, I guess.
I'll actually look to see.
We want to buy books! We have run out of books and wish to buy them! Any kinds, not magic ones obviously, wouldn't want to do that. Books,
I'm gonna look to
candles,
see if there's a
candles,
cloak.
and other accoutrements of light. Torches, lanterns, shuttered and otherwise. Kipper Sabers, two for the price of 4. Kipper Sabers. Fish armor, imitation fish armor made of cow. So leather armor, I guess.
I'll actually look to see if anybody's selling it.
Books! We want to buy books! We have run out of books and wish to buy them! Any kinds, not magic ones obviously, wouldn't want to do that. Books,
I'm gonna look to
candles,
see if there's a
candles,
cloak.
and other accoutrements of light. Torches, lanterns, shuttered and otherwise.
Looking for a cloak for sale.
Overpriced cloth merchants. Overpriced cloth merchants. Some of them have already been made into expensive looking cloaks. Nice and white so it shows up the dirt of travel even better. Good for ponces. You, sir! I have an oversized one that was made by mistake for the reasonable price of 50 gold. Because no one's big enough to wear it. Since some asshole hero drove Brawn out of town. I say, sir, it would look very fetching against your complexion, so ruggedly handsome as thou art, with 2 fine slave bitches with you. Slave what? Wait, slave? Her I get, but
I do not deal in slave.
of course you wouldn't be willing to sell them. You'd want to keep them for yourself, sir. Ah, and I see you've also arrived with a man who knows patchwork quiltery well off, and a young pillock, by the looks of it.
I think 50 gold pieces is a little steep. I was
A
thinking
little steep, it has already come down from 175. It made out of the finest. Travel coats normally made out of wool? Wool? Wool!
I was thinking somewhere in the lines of
Look at the fine stitching.
30.
And it can be monogrammed for a small moderate extra. 30, that's bloody ridiculous.
right on my charisma.
That's the best possible roll.
Exactly.
30 would drive me out of business, but I could see that my cloaks, fine cloaks being worn on such a fancy gentleman as yourself would certainly improve it. I could go as low as 35 gold marks.
That seems acceptable.
Then we have a deal. Shall we shake our business? You are now the possessor of an cloak. It's big.
I mean, I'm not adding it to my inventory so much because I just haven't taken out the old one. I'm just
Deducting
changing
your
the
gold.
Yeah.
What other things have we got going on here? Rope! Old rope for sale! Signed rope from Underdome! Rope! Rope! Iron girders! Iron girders! Orichalcum ingots! Orichalcum ingots! Crummy portraits of a bastard! Crummy portraits of a bastard! Sit still long enough to have one done, and it's even more expensive. Bronze crafting finds bronze crafts. Bells, other shapes. Bronze. Tablets in bronze. Food! Food for sale! Have you been on the road for a week and need food? Food! We've got it, you need it. Demand, just shut up, you all saw it.
We do kind of need some food.
Flowers. Flowers. You could have picked them yourself, but you didn't. German beer. Fine German beers. Berman with a B. Sorry, everyone. Berman beers. Fine Berman beers here.
I could go for a Berman beer.
Do you say Jeebus
Slaves!
here?
Get your slaves here!
Do a
Human
percentage check
beings,
for Wajibu.
basically property, furniture or animals now. Former human beings, now just slaves. Do what the fuck you want with them so long as it's legal. Crude etchings of tits. Crude etchings of tits here.
Can I look for Wajibu?
You can.
That is a 6.
You don't hear anything.
I said look for.
You don't. Well, you normally
You
hear
hear
them
before you
Oh,
see him.
yeah. I guess.
You don't see anything.
Damn.
We should find a place of sleep.
Yes, we
And then-
should.
Water here. Fine
I can't
Berman
remember if
water.
we stayed at the Pork and Plunder last time with the magician.
You stayed at the Spirit of something or other.
A Spirit of Taldir?
Yeah, that'll be it.
We could go to magic.
Magician. Because why wouldn't it be a horrible, terrible pun?
Oh yeah, where do we want to stay? I mean, the Pork and Plunder is right there. Also, we didn't get into any fights that destroyed their property at the Pork and Plunder. Since we stayed
Because we
at the
didn't
Spirit
stay
of
there.
Taldir. So we won't have a bad rep.
Is that how that works? I don't think it is somehow.
We'll go to the end and to the Pork Plunder and see if we've got rooms.
Me too.
Okay, so you're heading for the Pork and Plunder. Okay.
It was right there on the edge of the market, so...
Pork and well, I can't see. The Pork and Plunder. So you, he walks in to the Pork and Plunder. The Pork and Plunder, from memory, is a sort of dirtier, busier inn with a number of bartenders, as it were, behind bars, serving drinks to a large market crowd. In the corner, a minstrel plays, singing songs of the misdeeds of local pillocks in the town, of how the mysterious wizard destroyed half an inn while trying to kill a Zircon ambassador who was having a tryst with a cleric of Tor. Also, a guy from Cesaria was there.
Well, I will look at the state of this place and go, no, this won't do at all. And then back out.
Have we got room?
We can't stay here, it's too... What's the word I'm looking for?
Appropriate,
Dirty.
practical, right
Common.
here.
Well then,
That was the worst one of all the words that you could have used.
Yes, we wouldn't have to stay anywhere. No, would we?
I suppose I could go in and ask, but it's very busy in there.
well, where else would we stay?
Seems a fine
Why
establishment.
don't we... Oh, I know why we don't.
Yes,
Yes.
We could still try.
probably not.
Well, let's see. They might have something. I'll go back in and wander up to one of the free employees or...
Well, as it happens, you get the inn owner. A skinny innkeeper. Is that a good problem?
Don't trust skinny innkeepers.
Curtis was skinny, right? And then he died.
He's really skinny now.
He wasn't the innkeeper, he was the innkeeper's
Brother.
brother.
Well, they were like equally.
They
angry.
were originally, I think, equal partners. Weren't they?
Yeah, so therefore you had one double-sized innkeeper.
Hello, my good fellow. Do you have room?
My name is Wolfgang. Welcome to the Pork and Plunder, my brother's establishment, which I inherited. I feel the need to establish that so you don't think I'm basic enough to have named an inn the Pork and Plunder. I am much smarter than my brother. I've spent many an evening telling everyone about that, but they don't listen.
Oh,
What can I do for you?
I think I know
You're
of a
a
notice.
giant, look at you.
I think I know of a notice board you'd enjoy very much, but
A notice board? How common. I am too clever for such notice boards.
right. Do you have how many rooms do you have available at the moment?
Rooms?
Yes.
Rooms?
Yes, to stay.
Available?
Yes.
I only rent my rooms to certain select customers who can prove their intellectual superiority to the hoi polloi. But they are very nice.
How many very nice rooms do you have available?
Of course they're empty. Your average Merliner can barely tie up their own tunic, let alone be able to engage in rational discourse, or even prove they have even the remotest amount of intellectual capability.
You may test me if you wish.
Very well, I will. And it will be a difficult test. Let's see, you're from off, so local knowledge will no doubt be very challenging for you. So I will ask you, indeed, how do you find the tangent?
Follow the map.
Good day, sir.
You don't know where the tangent is.
Of course you don't.
Look, I'm just going to say, who's the smart one when you're not making any money from rooms because you're not renting them out to anybody?
Money? How common? What a base way of comparing adequacy. Let me get... never... Just say, Jor-Karroc, have some beer. There we go. It's just an intelligence thing. Have a little snack, and when you wake up from your nap, we'll go watch Othello and Catsby.
Oh, they're in town?
Of course.
They are? Oh, good. Please, do you know when the next show is?
Why don't you ask one of the gibbons in the market square?
What's a gibbon?
I'm surrounded by it.
Well, I'll leave. I have to drink my beer quickly. He offered me free beer!
This is why you're a gibbon.
Yes, that's right. Guzzle it down.
It is very good.
Of course it is. It's Berman.
So I'll come back out. He doesn't have any rooms available. He's too pretentious.
What does that have to do with not having rooms available?
Yes.
Because he won't, unless you know very specific local knowledge, he won't even rent them out to you.
So I'll just go get the rooms then.
You know specific local knowledge?
I can.
What do you mean you can?
No, this is good. I think what he says has a good ring to it. By all means.
Oh, I fucking hate you. Oh, God, that was terrible. I'm using it.
Smirk.
There's 6 of us? There's
Yeah,
6 of
he
us.
had 8 rooms. Well, Lee still hasn't shown up, right? So
Yeah, no, Lee.
Imagine the cart driver's smart enough to get a room.
the cart driver could just read his mind or manipulate it to get the answer, right?
We don't know that.
So the cab driver joins the group. And he hands you out some keys.
Many thanks.
Rooms.
My thanks. You did not need to do that, but thank you very much. Well, I'll go check out my room.
Okay, so they're all upstairs. And they're all what you would call sort of adequate? Well, you would call it the mid-ground of rental accommodations. Each room has like a chest, a lockable door, a washstand.
Pick one without a window, if that's possible. Amongst the
Most of them
six.
don't have windows.
It's good.
The window's bad.
Windows explode whenever we're. It seems like
Every
we're in an
time.
M.
It's just a source of drafts.
Yeah. And vampire.
I don't think vampires originally come from windows.
Until after Windows 10.
Yeah, no,
Such a
good
guy,
boy.
alright? Fuck.
So, about what time was it that we got into?
I can't tell you, I don't know. I had the exact time you would probably arrive written down
Oh, okay.
on the tablet, but it is broken forever, so probably the battery.
Hopefully, it's just a dead battery. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a cheap replace, isn't it?
Well, it's going to be about the cheapest replace for something like that.
Not warming up or leaving the chip, just putting it in the chip. So yeah, what are you guys doing?
Well, that depends on what time of day it is.
Just whatever you want it to be. Just do that.
Midday?
Sure. No, it's now midday. Cool. It's known. The bells ring throughout the town.
I think Roy, would you like to join me at the bathhouse?
Yes, actually.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
I mean, I was just going to clean up here, but
Oh,
then
no.
it was about that, so I'm like, no, that's how it's done.
That's where we spend. The bathhouses are where we spend all that money.
And since you're not staying at the inn that has the deal with the bathhouses,
That's right.
you will be spending your money.
We're not going to be here long though. We're planning on leaving.
So you want to go to the bathhouses?
Yes.
You go to the bathhouses. They charge you money. You pay the money, you go into the bathhouses and surrender your gear for cleaning.
Before we go, I leave my armor in the room under the bed.
Okay, it's under the bed. First place, the thief will look because he's already under there.
You put it under there, he's just like, thanks.
Blink. He just sort of slides into the next room where he's sleeping.
What, no coins?
Okay. You get cleaned up. The rat plays in the bath water, using the suds to create various little cute costumes on itself.
It's a signature move.
Thus cleaned and entertained. Plus 1 entertainment bonus. You leave.
So, what's the plan from here?
Gain supplies and continue.
Nance room. Spend, I suppose, one night here just to rest up in a decent place and then head off in the morning.
Oh, now's as good a time as any to great. Right, so it is late afternoon in Merlin. And you all are... What, you just hiding in your rooms all day?
I'm going to tell stories in the main. And
Oh, you're gonna go tell some stories in the main inn, are you? Just hanging around with the boys, getting liquored up, boasting.
looking for girls.
Looking for girls. He's looking for girls, Sue. Like we're just chopped pieces of meat that hang around with the white-haired boy. No one ever happy. So, Saphiro leaves his room, telling no one who are... I'm assuming we're all in our own rooms here. And heads down the stairs into the full room. There are many fine bourbon lederhosen here. And some armored gents sipping fine German beers and ales and hanging around the place. There is a minstrel in the corner playing dour German music.
Stop looking at the book!
I'm waiting to hear what you're doing.
I'll look for a
Busky winch.
a wench who does not appear to be like with any male, and I'll lean casually nearby and be like, "Can I offer you a drink, my dear?"
Oh, what a large strapping guy you are. Certainly you can buy me a drink.
Her 5 o'clock shadow is alarming.
No. I said, good looking.
From behind, she looked fine. He, Zer.
I'll buy them a quick drink and then move on.
See you later, big boy.
And then verify my target next time.
Your target!
Yeah, okay, in which case I'm going to want some perception checks out of you.
You spot your mark.
No, that's a man's name. I'm trying to get away from that. Fours are allowed.
Yeah, but are you really sure you want it?
You see someone, they're sitting alone at a table, all the way in the corner, draped in heavy cloakeries. Every now and then a slender hand adorned with a single ring moves out, picks up a delicate leather mug and drinks deep into the hood. They're alone. Their foot taps. It is wearing a riding boot, you notice, under the table in time with the music. As the minstrel starts up on what is clearly a popular song with the immediate cheer. all the lyrics are actually stored on my other computer, and Stevens doesn't have permissions, so I'm not going to have the lyrics of the song. But it's a very popular one. It's very Burman. I think it has something to do with the ghost of an old enchantress who taunts men into her abandoned house with a magic piano, and then she taunted a witcher in, and he burned the house down, and everyone rejoiced because magic mad. I'm trying. It was pretty crappy. I mean, you guys would have gone, but there it is. There's that. Are you happy with that, or do you want another one?
I will approach and I will. Is the seat taken, my dear?
The hood turns towards you and then looks back. Of course you may have the seat.
Thank you.
Saphira.
Yeah. Saw this one coming.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Is that you, a certain lady whose names you would not give me?
Well, who's going to say no, it's not me? Really?
Perhaps you recognize this, or...
Oh, you just have that on hand?
Yeah?
Just like, in my hand all the
No,
time.
but I'll take it out of the pouch and then...
Such things are dangerous to flash around in certain countries. I see you haven't lost your impetuousness. Please, sit, buy me drink.
I shall indeed.
What brings you to this troubled town?
Well, we are passing through on an errand.
A wise man would step quickly on his passing.
Oh, we only plan to spend one night and be off in the morn.
Very wise.
And what brings you? And I do not see your burly and hairy protector about.
That is because he is doing his job.
Who is watching you while he is doing his job?
You are.
Correct answer.
So, how is your white-haired friend? He still lives, I trust.
Yes. For now.
An interesting turn of phrase.
Like you said, dangerous places, dangerous times.
I did say that, didn't I? And where are you passing through to?
The capital.
The capital. You go deeper into Burmania. An interesting choice.
Isn't it though?
Not a wise one.
Perhaps not. But duty calls.
Does it? And this wouldn't have anything to do with a certain errant monarch in 2B?
Perhaps such matters should not be discussed. I will say leaving the voice, lowering my voice
Perhaps
in
indeed.
such places.
Yes, we wouldn't want to discuss things in a tavern.
Some things.
Your
Yes,
party
sir.
has changed.
People come, people go.
Do they?
Everyone has their own paths. They do not necessarily align with mine. But I still travel with, Sulin.
I do.
I believe so. At least you're familiar with her.
I would hesitate to say that anyone is familiar with her.
Except maybe one.
Well, you mustn't let me keep you. I'm sure you have much to do.
Oh no. I enjoy spending time with a lovely woman such as yourself. I have naught to do until the morning.
Wow. You sure know how to make a girl feel wanted, don't you? it's you or being bored, baby.
No, that's not what I mean.
You know. Meanwhile.